sure that I can see the screen.
We're on.
Okay. So Rachel is in the thrift store.
Yep.
Making the
I'm making the ugliest outfit I possibly can.
Bryce, you are in the laundromat, sitting in a dryer while he waits for his food. His food apparently to cook in a dryer. No, he's waiting for his clothes to dry.
Okay.
That's kind of crazy.
Christian is in the museum. He's ran out of the room real quick. Janelle is walking on the sidewalk. Laurel is in the pizzeria. Mason is in the library. Levi is in the high school.
Yes.
Colton is in the Tower of Special Science on the bottom floor, working in the crap. I had the name in my head and everything. I'm sorry. Working in your science lab. What do you do down here?
I mix
Special
chemicals.
science.
Okay, you mix chemicals.
Oh, nice.
Special science because there's like animal study, there's like temperature studies, seeing what you can do with like all these different temperatures and how they react together.
Uh-huh.
And then there's electronics, and then this is like chemicals apparently, and like
I'm just running around crazy. I'm like
Flash.
Rock-a-lot.
flash. What is the thing that blew up?
Nuclear reactor.
Particle
the
accelerator. This is a particle accelerator.
Oh no.
And then there's other
How's
stuff.
that special science? That's normal science.
But it's special science because it's not normal.
Okay.
I'm mixing. I think you should kill him off first.
I question myself as well, just FYI.
I'm just trying to spice things.
That's
Who
all
wants
I
But-
normal science? He
Well,
said
see,
special
right
science.
now, right now it's normal.
Whatever.
Because
Right now it's normal.
right now it's normal because of reasons.
Okay.
This world
We shall alleviate
is
normal.
This world is similar to Earth. Just FYI, camera and viewers. This world is similar to Earth right now. However, you guys were outside one night, actually this night, and you saw this purple streak go across the sky. And it got bigger as I erased like half the board. And it got bigger and bigger and landed somewhere out here in the desert.
Okay. That's special.
I keep standing in front of the camera. So it landed somewhere out in the desert, like me. Way out there. It's actually farther away from the middle school than what it looks right now. And it was strange, but you guys, most of you figured it for just a normal shooting star. And you're like, oh, that's cool, it actually landed.
I didn't. I know it's purple. That means it's special.
No?
Of course you would.
Oh gosh. Do we have?
Then, you see the teal one.
Okay, I gotta know that one's special.
But that one is actually like clear out there. Colton works in the science building, science tower. So, cool thing, your scientists and special agents of this tower went out to investigate. They retrieved the purple crystal. Took them about like an hour because it was out there. Took them about 2 hours to retrieve the teal crystal. You get it back to the tower, and you guys start working on it. Actually this happened like 2 nights ago, we'll say. Then, this is what's taking place tonight. Somebody in your tower drilled it, split each one apart, and you each, all the scientists, got 2 crystals. One purple or one teal. This is special knowledge for him, just FYI. You also have a pair of these crystals. What are you going to do in your lab with them?
I'm gonna look under a microscope.
Okay. Which one?
Well, one purple one first, then the teal one.
So the purple one looks like it kind of has shades of darker purple into it, but just looking straight at it under the magnifying glass, it just looks like it.
Microscope?
Microscope, thank you. It looks like it just broke a certain way that makes it look like it's darker in places.
Okay.
The teal one, however, looks like it's got a shimmering cloud in it.
Okay. I decided to taste them.
No.
Nothing? Okay. I put each one in a vat of acid, in the same vat of acid.
They glow.
They go. Okay.
Just FYI, you have to be very specific about what you're doing with these crystals.
Okay.
And the acid boils.
Boils? Okay, I step back. I tip it over. Into a sink that's clogged that I covered.
Okay.
Tip it over so I can, and then reach in and with the tongs.
Hold on.
Yeah. That's what
One, two, or three. I've asked her so many number questions, and she always seems to pick horribly for you guys. So,
Yeah.
1, 2, or 3.
7.
I swear, it was Angel.
7.
That's 1. Okay. They're still glowing, but not as brightly, because like, here's your towel in the sink.
Yeah.
The teal one poured in, it's like, and the teal one landed here. Purple one landed over here. And they just
Okay.
sat there. But they're not glowing as bright.
So, and then I
Wow.
take them out of the acid with the tongs.
Okay.
Put them in my hand.
Okay.
And go like this.
Okay, so you guys that are outside, actually, who's looking out a window?
I'm looking out the dryer.
I'm going. I'm looking. I'm just literally going crazy into high school.
Doesn't count as a
I'm a little
window.
random.
Well, there's
I'm just
laundromats always have huge windows.
Yeah, but your laundromat happens to be facing the back.
Well, you
no,
are
your,
in a dryer.
your dryer happens to be facing the back of the room.
Oh dang it.
So,
That's kind of sad.
Dylan.
Hey Dylan.
Hey, are you feeling okay?
Yeah, you look pale and heck.
Well, that's the makeup.
Oh! I was so
I was gonna say,
scared
that
for
was a picture.
Dylan for a second.
I'm not Scrooge. I'm young Scrooge.
Oh,
Okay, Dylan. Pick a place in this town. There's also a Tower of Science. There's a Tower of Stuff. Or Tower of Science, and then there's stuff.
I don't know. Tower of Special Science.
Floor 1, 2, 3, or 4.
I'm a little bit jealous.
3.
Yeah, realize we picked the Steven!
Dylan,
I just wanted
what is your
to
science
your machine,
that
so I
you are
thought it was
studying?
fun to be little, and then I can't be little.
Shut down.
Animal and human biology.
I was actually going to suggest nuclear energy,
But
and nuclear energy. Do you want to play around with Aiden? See what you can do?
Sure.
You don't have to, but would you like to? There's also a cryo lab, there's a heat lab, there's a bunch of other labs. But
No, I'll do that.
play around with Aiden's stuff. Okay.
oh, wow.
Just right now,
As good as the dryer.
you are hanging around in your, like the reason why this is the top floor is because it's so dangerous because of all the nuclear energy and radiation stuff up there.
My stuff.
I'm in the bottom floor. I touch these crystals together.
Yeah, so paused at Colton for now. Janelle, you are outside. Who else was looking out a window?
I was. Well, I was running around the high school crazy because I'm like a Roblox, which is like.
You are not.
I'm
You are
not.
human.
Oh, I'm human. Still?
Everybody in here is human.
Oh, until. Okay.
You're human.
Okay. that
I'm
makes more
sitting at the
sense.
table by the window eating. And I'm looking out the window at the people
I'm just-
walking by.
Is a high school like there's some.
You know what, Bryce? I'll
outside-
allow you to look out a window. You're looking out your little window out the
Does
window.
this high school have like an outside field or
It
anything?
has 3 floors. It has a field out here.
I'm pretty much outside of the field.
Okay.
What do I see that would ever cause me to leave the joy of my turning
So,
dryer?
this is what's happening. You don't know this because you're busy in the basement. You notice. No, I have one or two.
Two.
Okay. You notice that there's rumbling going on, and it's not because of anything in this building. You know this. Like, you know that there is no science going on that would cause this. So, those of you that are looking out windows, you see purple streak. And it hits the ground. Little flash of purple. Then, a teal. Another teal. And another purple. And this goes on. And it starts to get worse.
Oh,
It just, like, hundreds of purple and hundreds of teal just falling down. 1, 2, or 3?
3.
3? So, a streak of purple comes, and it actually goes right through the window, hits your table, and blasts your table. You fall over. You're kind of burnt because it's so hot. Your table just like gone.
Oh, jeez.
1, 2, or 3.
Let's go with 3.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm changing it each time. Just FYI. You see teal
Okay.
come down. It hits the side of the room that you're in.
I was
Blasts.
outside on the field.
No, you said you were in the school.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hits the side of the room you're in. Blasts a hole through the wall.
Oh jeez.
And there is now a teal crystal sitting in this room.
Okay.
Bryce.
Let's hope he hasn't died by being in the dryer too long.
You can.
1, 2, 3, or 4.
Pie.
Pi, 3.14. Okay. So that means,
You should have said blueberry.
well,
Oh no.
he said pi. I'm just glad I know part of pi.
Oh.
So
Talking about the mathematical for not this dessert.
Oh, was I?
I don't know. What are you?
teal comes, hits the road, bounces, goes straight through the window, and it hits your dryer with all your clothes in it. Your clothes just like
I don't,
and just
I
flow
don't
out.
have any clothes. The only clothes I
Well,
own
that-
are the ones I'm wearing.
well, the
That's why
reason-
I'm in the track.
Well,
It's
I
on
no,
the
clothes-
dryer.
no. You are not a hobo.
No, I'm not a hobo. I'm just a scrub.
You're just making this way difficult for him.
I'm trying to think. Sure, I'll allow it.
What?
Um,
dang.
It's Bryce. You don't understand the power of Bryce.
Okay.
so it hits your dryer, and your door just like flings open and falls off, and your ears are rattling because you were inside. And it's like. So there's like
Dots.
All over.
everywhere as I erase out the
And
board.
Janelle's outside.
Janelle.
She's been.
Janelle. 1, 2, or 3? 1. Ooh, you're so lucky. So, Janelle. Purple. Teal. Teal. Purple.
They all avoid her.
Yes, she was lucky.
What happens if you pick it on the numbers?
She's like Matrix
3 would have been
status.
bad. Just
What
FYI.
about 2?
2 would have been okay,
Oh.
but still bad. But 3 would have been bad.
3 would have all of them would have hit her.
Dylan, you are also, so what happened was that this purple thing came down. Turns out it was a purple crystal. Then a teal one came down. It's a teal crystal. This happened a few days ago. You guys took it back to your tower, and it was drilled and broken apart. So all the scientists in the building have a piece of the crystal. 1 purple, 1 teal. What are you doing with yours?
Examine.
How so? Like we've already got a magnifying glass or a
Magnifying, we put them in
microscope.
acid. Microscope, we put them in acid.
Put them in acid. The acid boiled. Microscope. The purple one just looks like it was shaded weird. The teal one looks like it has a swirling cloud in it. Like the entire thing is swirling cloud of teal. That's what it looks like inside.
And I'm holding them to get my two together.
I'll get back to you. Like, it's important for what he does too.
Yes.
I guess I'm gonna pick it up and look at it, like examine it.
It's like this big.
Oh, examine it.
Okay. Same thing. Purple one looks like it. Amethyst. You know amethyst, the
Yes.
purple? That's what it looks like.
Alright.
The teal one, you can see visually this like swirling cloud-like thing that is in this crystal. Do you examine them at the same time
Yeah.
or one at a time?
Well, I look at one, set it down, and then I look at the other.
Okay.
And then separate it.
Now, that's what you see. One more. What do you do?
While looking at one, I go back to the other, and I bring them close together to like get a good look at both.
As you bring them closer together, they start glowing brighter and brighter and brighter the closer they get together.
Okay. I pull them away from each other.
They dim.
So I slowly get them closer together.
Brighter, 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 brighter.
Touch.
Okay, so,
Mason wasn't looking out a window.
Yeah.
you're in the library. Oh, okay. Mason,
What am I doing?
you were.
I can name exactly what I'm doing.
Okay.
The moment I see, because there was only like one purple one and then one teal one before they all started coming down, right?
That was 2 days ago.
So
No, 2 days ago was the first ones that you guys saw.
Yeah.
Today is what's.
So I see these ones and I'm prepared and I see it and I kind of push up my glasses and I give a high-pitched giggle. Then I reach under my table where I'm eating books, like ripping the pages out and just cramming them in my mouth.
You
So-
were raised by goats, apparently.
I look out, wow, you know the glue that holds the books together? It's delicious. Just like old books.
How old is your child?
25.
25-year-old child mindset. Okay.
I didn't say it was a childish mindset.
I know, but like, I think like children eating glue and paper.
So, I see the first purple one, and then I'm like, yes! And then I reach under my table and I grab what I've been carting around ever since I saw the first ones, and I grab a helmet and I stick it on my head, and I buckle it in and I strap it, and then I grab a baseball mitt. Actually, I grab 2 baseball mitts, and then I run outside and I start looking around for more. And then they all start coming down and I start trying to catch them in my baseball mitts.
Oh,
Oh
dang.
my gosh.
That seems dangerous.
Sounds like you could hurt yourself.
How sturdy are these baseball mitts?
Yeah, that's a good
What are they
question.
made out of?
1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
7.
7. Again.
2. Okay. I don't know why that took me so long. 2. So you're like this. You're like ha ha ha. Something or one lands right behind you. So Mason's right here now. One lands right behind you and blows you off your feet. In fact, it throws you through the window of the thrift shop.
So you're just.
What am I
This
doing?
hurt.
You're in the
You are in
museum.
the museum right now. I do not expect many windows in museums.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
I know. I'm in the office of the curator of the museum.
1 or 2.
One.
You hear. It's not very loud.
Okay.
That's what you hear.
I'm
Rachel, you are in the back thrift shop. You hear
So of course, I'm in the back of the thrift shop digging through all of the crap that nobody wants because that's where they keep it all. Because they don't
Yeah,
keep it on the floor
obviously,
because no one buys that stuff.
That's in a bucket.
It's in the bucket.
It's like a
So
big
I'm digging through the
Walmart
buckets
bucket.
in the back and I hear this loud crash and I'm just like,